so desperate you turn to the worst possible place. This is the Love Doctors on the Playhouse in the morning.
Now, if you're ever like, you know what, I'd be curious what Amy and Zero's take is on this, submit this on the Playhouse page at 194.com. Love Doctors, you're the love gurus. My girlfriend of 3 months has what I find to be a disturbing way to determine if our relationship seems happy or not. About once a week, she says, "Is everything okay? Are you mad at me?" And I say, "Why?" Now, conventional logic says what she's doing is ridiculous, but apparently it's based off social media activity. If I haven't posted something positive or anything at all, or something about her, she's worried that we're fighting. If she posts something and I haven't liked or commented on it, she's worried we're fighting. I just don't use this stuff very often, and I feel like I'm increasing usage just to make her happy. I'm this stressed out after 3 months. How's this going to work long term?
I think you have to tell her, hey, I don't really use social media, so please don't think that because I'm not posting or I'm not liking something, it's because I'm in a bad mood or I don't like you. It's because I'm literally not on it. And I'm going to continue to live like that. So please stop asking if I'm angry.
There are people that put a lot of stock in social media, and she's obviously one of them. But then there's people that don't. And if those two people find each other, it's really going to have to always be on the person that's a little bit more obsessed with it to understand, like, this person's just not invested. Because you can't make him want to live his life on there. If anything, a lot of us envy him for being able to care that little about social media.
I think it would be fair to say, listen, there are certain times like your birthday, Valentine's Day, I will do special posts for you, but I'm not someone who's on it all the time. So that's not what I do.
Also, if we're in a bad spot, there's something we need to talk about, or I'm unhappy in some way, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you're not going to find out on social media.
I have to decode it through social media posts. Yeah, Love Doctors, you're the love gurus. I'm a 36-year-old married guy, and I'm wondering why this double standard exists when it comes to intimacy. If my wife says, oh, you know what, I'm tired, stressed, I'm just not in the mood, I have a headache, I completely understand and I move on. I roll over and I go to sleep. I don't think twice about it. But on the rare-ish occasions when I'm the one who's just not feeling it, it seems like there's a million questions. This sounds familiar to the last one. Are you mad at me? Are you not attracted to me? Do you think I'm ugly? Do I smell today? Is there something wrong? What did I do? Are we fighting? It almost feels like guys aren't allowed to just not be in the mood. Why is this? I guess this is mostly directed at Love Dr. Amy.
Listen, though, I'm on your wife's side. There are very few times when there'll be a time, like, women, we could say it. I mean, I agree with what he's saying, where it's like, oh, I have a headache, or just, no, not tonight, I'm tired. But as a woman, if a male ever says that to you, like if I say something to Steven and it's like, you want to go in the bedroom? And he's like, oh, yeah, let's just go to sleep. And then it's heartbreaking when that happens.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know how guys can if we deny them, they fall asleep. You roll over and fall asleep. If a guy denies a girl like that, we roll over and we spiral out. And all night we're wondering, what? Is he with someone else?
I don't think it's our problem that you're so unused to rejection.
It's not fair.
I agree it's not fair, but I think I agree in a different way than you mean it.
But I understand why his wife is asking all these questions, because usually you're always going to say, yes, you're in the mood. And that one time you don't, it makes us, we pause. What do you mean? You're actually tired? Oh my God, that's heartbreaking to us. So I think you do have to explain, honestly, today has really just been a long day. I'm tired. Over-explain to make us feel better.
Please don't read into this. It's been a very long day. I'm just very tired.
But don't say it like that. You sound so annoyed now that we even asked this question.
I mean, I honestly think it's a little bit like the social media one where it's like, if there is a problem, I would tell you. I really am just tired.
The social media one, I think, is a little different. This one, I think you have to overly explain it and just be like, listen, how about tomorrow, though? And then you make up for it.
I mean, that sounds more exhausting than just taking your pants off.
No way.
Yeah, just take one for the team, I guess.
No.
I do agree it's a double standard. I agree you're not alone. I don't know if there's a solution to that problem, though, because that's just one of those language barriers where men and women are that different, and I don't know if there's any fixing that for you.
That's why I think you have to over-explain it. And then maybe it will help you. I'm sure she'll spiral out a little bit, but maybe not as much.
Poor you. She just wants to get all over you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Love doctors, the love gurus. Our last one today. Am I wrong for being so annoyed by this? My wife has recently decided that the sun hits better in our front yard, so instead of laying out in the backyard to get some color, she's been putting on a pretty small bathing suit and sunbathing out front. Will even undo it and lay on her chest
No way.
to tan her back. We live on a fairly busy street, so there's constantly people walking dogs, neighbors driving by, kids riding bikes, delivery drivers, etc. It's not like she's out there flashing people, but I've told her many times it makes me very uncomfortable she's doing this. I think it's inappropriate, and she said, I wouldn't be bothered if you were doing this. I don't see what the difference is. There's a huge difference. I can tell that people are pervs, and it just bothers me. She says I'm making it a bigger deal out of it than it really is. I'm not accusing her of even trying to get attention. I just think it's not appropriate. How do I speak that language?
I think, though, if she's not bothered by it, like you think there are pervs, she's not bothered by these pervs, let her be. That's the only thing you could say. Honestly, it's not you. It's the people that are like gawking at you. That's what's bothering me. And if she still is just like, I don't care about that. You got to let her be. I don't think there's anything you can do.
I don't really either. It's funny enough. I think there's going to be that interaction or that weird thing that happens that has her realize this probably wasn't the best place to do that. And that's unfortunate, but I think it'll happen.
It has to be a lesson you learn on your own.
I don't know what that thing will be.
Couple honks, beep, beep, beep. Hey, lady.
It just takes the one inappropriate enough person to make you go like, that was the wrong place to do this. It is a strange place to do this. The undoing the top is a little odd to me, but I guess you don't want the tan lines.
Yeah, I mean, unless, what if you like counter offer? You say you're worried about the pervs, but also say, what if I set you up something cool in the backyard? I don't know what you're going to do.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I guess you're not wrong, or she's not wrong, I should say, depending on what time of day it is and like where your house is. The sun sometimes you just might not get any sun back there. Could you cut down a tree or something? I don't know.
Yeah, tell her you're willing to do whatever, but I think she has to figure it out by herself.
I think if I was you, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'm going to Home Depot and I'm getting a chainsaw. Say goodbye to those trees in the backyard. I'm going to get you some sunshine.
But what else? What time of day is she doing this too? It has to be afternoons, I'm assuming.
It all depends on where the house is, how it's facing or whatever. But I mean, it makes sense to me because I can, even in our house, I'm just going like, okay, there is more sun in this yard at this time of the day. And, it makes sense.
I think maybe just really focus on I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the people who are like staring at you.